Wait a moment. The song is over. I mean, we have to start the stream now? No, we can just keep waiting, right? Mom! Yeah, that means we can keep waiting. No, we keep waiting. It's fine. We don't. We're not here to watch the stream anyways. We're just here to chat. So nobody's interested in watching anything. Nothing special happening anyways. No, just some small talk. Actually, we could also do that on Discord. I should just end the stream. Nothing interesting happening here. Nothing interesting at all. Oh, that was a misclick. Oops. I realized while setting this up that Paint is more basic than I thought it was. Which is a little unfortunate. So you can only go in these steps. I need it to be 2560 by 1440. Which obviously can't fit my entire screen with all of the rest. But if I zoom it out further, then it's just like this. It kind of sucks. And I also don't think I can. I'm really not familiar with Paint, to be honest, aside from the very, very basic things. So, I don't think I can move this at all. So what I'm gonna do instead is, hold on, take this guy off, put him over here. Okay, so I'm open for any ideas and suggestions, by the way. I didn't plan anything. I had a handful of ideas, but I haven't planned anything. So my idea was something like, just assume that these are the same size, by the way. They are definitely not the same size, but so basically 4 tiles and then actually we need a little thicker. This is that idiot that... Did I ever mention that I'm left-handed? And that I'm not very talented when it comes to drawing? So this is gonna look as awful as it gets. So I was thinking this is just where my camera is gonna be in this tile. And then this could be something like... God, like... This is so difficult. Discord, and then what does the Discord logo look like? Hold on. Like this trapezoid kind of thing. It looks like underwear. Something like that. Or like a controller, actually. That's probably the look they were going for, yeah. That's probably it. Oh yeah, and I forgot to say hi. Hello. I'm already fully focused on this, as you can clearly tell. Discord pans, yeah. And then I had ideas on what to put. I could put the I could put something like also known as chat into one of these tiles. And then I have one sort of unused tile where I could put something. So I'm torn between either something about like follow for, that's not a 4, whatever, for more, or put my schedule. Don't worry, this is only gonna get worse as I start caring less. Schedule wow, that one was far off. Monday. Previous. Actually, I could do it as an OBS thingy, so yeah, I could put it over there. KZ. Why? What kind of KZ stuff would I put there? Cat Peasant Homage? No. You have a mod badge. What the fuck do you want from me? Go away. Greedy cat. You really are like a cat. You just want more and more. You never appreciate what you're being given. I wish we had a dog peasant here. He would be so much nicer. So much more grateful. Or I could do... whatever. You get the idea. That's what I'm leaning towards. One of these. But this general layout. Maybe switch the tiles around? I need to keep myself on the left side. So, more towards this side from pure perspective. Because the way my camera is set up, I would look out of the frame otherwise if I was on the right. So I have to be in either 1 or 3. And I feel like having the chat below me is probably a good idea. I don't know why. There was a dog peasant in the other stream I mod. And I bet he was way nicer than you. And more grateful. Or she. Or it. On the one hand, I feel like having the chat right below the streamer is a... That's like the first thing. If I think about where I would place it, I would probably place it right below me. But on the other hand, I put it here. It's more likely... Or no, let's put it this way. If we have like a split in half, basically, where this side is dynamic and this side is static, then people will probably only focus on the left side, I guess. If I swap these two, then we would have like a more dynamic, where this and this is dynamic and these are static. But I'm not sure if I'm thinking too much into it. I probably am. And as I said, I still haven't even figured out what I want to put in the bottom. Maybe everything, maybe just a few things. I'm also not sure if I want to hand paint any text in there, or if I just want to use the OBS text captures to make it look a little more legible. I mean, the Discord is readable, I would say. This is not. But if I gave it a few more tries, I could probably make it somewhat readable. But I'm leaning more towards just having the important things, which is the actual text, be done in OBS. So I would basically carve some space out like this, where I wouldn't do anything, and then I could add stuff all the way over here. Like a shit hand-drawn Discord logo or whatever else. Could put the chat up in number 2 as well. I don't know. I kind of want to keep it here, I think. I have no idea what you're even trying to tell us, me. I don't even know what language that is or what I'm supposed to... Anything. How do I live? The one problem... No, I could just remove the crop from my webcam for this, so that it fits in the frame. I was just thinking my webcam is cropped. It wouldn't fill it if I did it in a 16:9, but oh, that should be fine. And then I also had the idea, maybe put some, like, hand draw some grass and I don't know, maybe some kind of implied power structure here. Something like this. Doesn't make sense up there. Something like this. I was first thinking, wait, can you just hold on, let me try this. Does this work? Hold on. Can I just drop this in here, or will it open a new? Yes, okay, I can't. Is there any way to insert other images into an image on Paint? Or would I have to do it in GIMP afterwards? Because I was thinking maybe put some of the emotes, maybe even the badges, whatever I feel like. Could be a funny meme to just have like wait, you know what? Let's make this in green. Have like that's not how you. Have like the mod badge here, and have it just be static. So basically, as the chat scrolls through, this is just on top of the chat. Nah. GIMP. What about GIMP? You have to capitalize it when you say it. No. You can't tell me what to do. You're not a mod. You don't have any authority over me. Or over me. Trust me, I'm already plenty busy. My mental capacity is already exhausted with just planning this. Derp, so he came into contact with someone who came in contact with someone positive the other day. Hey, that's good. I'm also positive. In case you haven't noticed, I try to keep any negativity out of the stream, so I just try to be positive. So I would consider myself positive. So how is that relevant? Maybe. So my initial thought when I was thinking about this scene was like, let's do them in orange. Have like my emotes over here, just randomly maybe turn them upside down, rotate them sideways, you know, just slight modifications. But I just realized what I could also do is have my cropped camera, which would probably be more something like this, and then I could put them like over here, even over top of my camera if I wanted to. Not really sure. But I definitely want to go with the 4 tiles approach. I just feel like that's good to look at, and everything has its separate space. And I have a lot of room in between to fill up with other things. So I should probably go with that first. And then get some kind of Discord logo here. Wait, you can only... whatever. I'll just... Problem solved. Blank canvas. Negative night. What? You're being negative. Me is correct. What kind of thickness? It's too... No, I feel like that's too thin. So I'm gonna go with this. So where would I have to start? I'll have to do the math. So how much room do I want between the... Why do brides always cry at weddings? Because they never marry the best man. Wow. I've never seen a bride cry at a wedding, to be honest. What the fuck? I think Cat Peasant is having a very, very tough day and is just trying to... Or maybe he's already on drugs. That's also possible. Okay, so wait. We have 2560. Which, hold on, so we have to divide that by 2. after removing 3 times however much. So I want there to be like some some padding on the left, some padding on the right, and the same amount of padding in the middle. Question is how much. Yes, catnip. Only the best catnip around. Where did you get that? Hey Chris, artist spotted. You're too late. We're already past the planning phase. We're in the math phase now. Okay, so let's see. Actually, how much? I think this much, so that's about 100. Yeah, let's go with 100. So minus 3 times 100. Wait, am I even doing the right thing now? Yeah, I'm trying to calculate how wide these boxes are. So that would be 1130. So we need to start at 100, 100. And then needs to be 1130 apparently. And then I have to do the same for the vertical height, which would be 570. So wait, did I think I just goofed on the math. Hold on. That's the width, not the total, so it needs to be 1230. And then 570, so 670. Does that add up? I feel like I'm making some kind of calculation error. Paint Master Chris. He's definitely more knowledgeable than I am. The hell are you calculating? Pi, yeah, something like that. Calculating the spaces between the squares. Yep, what me said, and I can't even read out because I'm too overwhelmed with this. I feel like I have a... Wait. No, that should be correct. Just feels weird. So can I just copy? Wow. Seriously? Well, I don't... Why did it not undo the moving part? I don't understand this program. Okay, well, cool. Let's do it again. Amazing. I'm clearly an expert at this. Let's try this again. So wait, how much does it need to be? It needs to be 570. Wait, I divided by... Yeah. How wide did it need to be? 1130. So 1230. So can I not? No, apparently I can't mark this and copy paste it. Okay, and then I need to start at 6, so I need to start at 770. $1,340. I'm so bad at guessing and estimating distances. That's just, I don't know why I struggle so much with that. Yeah, whatever. I'll go with equal spacing, even though it's not a square. So it may look a little weird to have the same distances be to the left and to the top, but I'll go with that. That's fine. 1,100, 1,330 is where I need to start at. I'm good at math, I promise. $2,460. Come on. Okay. And then we need one last at I have my mouse on the lowest DPI already, and I'm still struggling to move it 1 pixel only. Why is this so difficult? Wait, that's not correct. 60. Quick math. Good enough. We're done. Don't take some getting used to have this giant, I almost said square, giant rectangle for my full camera on the top left, but I feel like that's a good way to go about it, to have it all even. So Windows logo. Not quite. I don't have the perspective thingy where it's like getting smaller to one side, whatever you call that. Okay, so chat is gonna go here. Oops, I'm still in rectangle mode. No, that's not what I wanted. And just put another white square over that. That. Cam. Discord is probably what I'm gonna do first, and then this is follow, either some kind of what's the word? Imperative to follow. Some information about the YouTube channel, where I upload once in a blue moon, or maybe even both. No, that's not even trying. That's, I don't know what that is. No, no, just no. Okay, so I'm basically thinking, hold on, I can this would be like my color, hold on. I can, well, fuck you then, OBS. I'll just manually type it. I'll probably also add an outline, but the general idea is maybe not this big. I can't basically have this on here. in some way. I'm not sure if I want to have this like in center or if I want to have it to the left and then have like the Discord logo over here. I think I'll do it more on the left side. Okay, actually, so I think the size is actually decent. Have it be like about here. I'll make it bigger. Could fill it out pretty well. I need a little room. Don't want it directly on the left side, so maybe like this? No, that I would have it roughly about there, which means hold on, I need to that's not enough. Is that enough room? I have this. What else could I put there other than the Discord logo? Can't think of anything else, honestly. So yeah, I guess we'll go for that. Okay, I need a bigger Discord logo. Can it be dynamic? It can be anything you want it to. Alright, we gotta take this off. This was just for reference for myself. The first person, I think so, but I don't want that in the Discord panel because that doesn't make any sense. I could put it below the chat. I think I'll have to check if you're allowed to rescale it. I'm not sure. So the way it works is I have the text for the first person, and then in every other scene I just have a reference to it, so that it's always in sync. Because otherwise I would always forget when I switch scenes and everything. But I don't know if I increase the size of one of them, of one of the references, if it will increase the original size. But I could do something like have this be the chat box, and then down here have that, and then I guess it makes the most sense to have the emotes here. I'll have to see how I feel about it if I add them. If they stick out too much because they actually look good. And because it also might just feel like I'm trying to push subscriptions. So I'll have to see about it. With a question mark. Emotes. Question mark. Okay, but we were trying to make some kind of Discord thingy. Should I do it in the colors and with the box around it, or? Actually, that kind of makes a lot of sense, I feel like. To have it be, instead of just the pants thingy, it would be like this thing. I think I'll try to do that. So I would have to go with, it's like close to the Discord colors, but it's not quite it. So edit colors. I need like a blue, some in between blue and purple. Like something like this. I could use a color picker, obviously, but this is paint. What did you expect here? Okay, let me just, how do I do this? And also no tracing. I'm not gonna be cheating, unlike certain other people. Okay, so I would have to, I'm gonna do a rough sketch first. I'll probably redo it afterwards. Actually, it can't be that big. It's not that curved. Something like this. Hey, don't laugh at the artist. Gonna be more like a small devil. The horns. The end, probably. No. What I'm thinking of right now, it reminds me of, looks like, wait, which one is it? Looks like I'm trying to draw, hold on, where's my emote pick? I don't know this one. No, it actually doesn't look like that. I just had an association in my head, never mind. Needs to be moved more to the left, but that's not a big deal. Actually, this needs to be a little thicker than the top. Nope. Needs to be like, I cannot. Yeah, like this. Not a straight line. This looks nothing like it. Nope. The eyes are not perfectly circular, I think. The eyes need to be bigger. Yeah, I agree with you there. What do you think? That's fired at whom? What? Wait, I just realized, hold on. Sorry. I always see a person's face in the Discord logo. Okay. I mean, it's like a little more, this is a little more curved and this is a little too straight. I think I might be able to fix that. Hold on. The things one side of the head. You're just crazy. Do you see someone being murdered? It's too thick if I do it like. I can't continue this kind of line here because I'm too bad at this. That's not any better, buddy. It's a little better. right? Yeah! Can't hit it. That pixel. I don't think we're gonna get much better. Honestly, I need to accept mediocrity. Yes, I want to have this like roughly in the middle. Not exactly, just roughly. I should probably go over here while I do this. And then... I just realized I would need to invert the colors if I want to do it like this. Ah, that's... Actually, that's not a problem. I can do that afterwards. Okay, let's go back to some... Let's just pick a new color so I can use the fill tool afterwards. Should I do it like... Well, obviously no fill, but... Should I use an actual box or should I... I'll see how bad it looks. It's gonna look pretty freaking bad. So how much room is there, roughly? And then there's like... About here, there's an indent like this. And it goes like this. Not too bad, actually. That's a little too far down. Can't hit it. Ah! No, it needs to be a little more to the left. It needs... Ah, no. I always do a curve! Help! I think we're gonna go with this. Okay, so how would I do this? I would fill this. And then I can go white for this. I kind of like having the outline around. Oops. On. Be like this. I mean, this is truer to the original, but the red kind of pops out. I kind of like it, but I also like staying truer to the original. What do you think? With or without red? Just saw that spam you're talking about in another channel. Who are you talking to? What kind of spam? How is that a question? You know what? I think I'm gonna leave it red for now. And I can always just use the fill tool to change it back. But I just realized something. Actually, I can do it from this zoomed out perspective. I think the eyes need to be a little lower. Yeah, I think the eyes need to be a little bigger as well. Can I do that actually? Can I resize the eyes? Neat. So they're not like exactly in the middle, they're a little above the middle. I think. No, actually, they're kind of centered now. The RU spamming. The bots use anything. They honestly, I think the only way to be safe from them, for now, obviously, is just blocking all URL shorteners, but I can't be bothered to do that for anyone but myself, so get screwed. You know, if you want to be really sure, or if you want to make your channel really secure, I found a Reddit post from like several years ago where apparently spam bots were going around, and then somebody commented with like all the common URL shorteners, and I just blocked all of them. Because I don't see any harm in them. No normal person would be using a URL shortener unless they're trying to hide something. And if one of those sites was actually not a URL shortener, whatever, if somebody tries to post a link and it gets blocked, then I'll know. I can change it. Okay. The question that I'm thinking about now is, first of all, obviously, whatever, let's go with that. Remove that line. The question that I'm thinking about now is, do I want to, I don't know, put this in all green? Because I feel like just white is a little bland. Or on the other hand, what I could do is have this green. No, I think I want everything in some kind of color. Even if it's just one color. And then add some more details here, like, I don't know, I'll figure something out. Yeah, but what kind of color should I be using? That makes the orange hard to read, and the text should probably be orange. Actually, I can... No, not this. Properties. Outline color. Looks so much better with outline color, honestly. Almost pops a little too much compared to my shitty drawings. I think it's already no outline size. We can reduce this. Yeah, that's so much better because now it somewhat blends in with my garbage. I'm just trying to think what kind of what color would fit well with the blue purplish and the orange. I think some kind of greenish. Yeah. Or I could just go full meme and use the Windows colors in for those. So wait, what's the OG Windows thingy? Hey, it actually needs to be green in the top right. Nice, and then yellow bottom right, red top left, and blue bottom left. No, obviously not. Not gonna do that. Actually, I like this. It's like turquoise color. That Summon Pink made it look like breast cancer awareness info. This? I mean, if that's what people want to talk about on my Discord, that's also great. Anything that can help people. One thing is kind of bothering me though. No, this can stay. Select. Too close. Yeah. I think that's better. And then we go back to the fill. Someone joins for awareness, sees someone of you. Well, honestly, if you join my Discord for any kind of awareness about any health issues or anything, then you're just plain stupid. Because either you joined the stream and you instantly joined the Discord, or you joined the stream, you watched, and you managed to not pick up on any kind of nuance or any kind of clues on what kind of a person I am. Is Chris still here? Chris, come back! Maybe I can do it with zooming in. So I was just thinking, I don't know if I want that, but I was thinking maybe, probably not, but way too thick. Do like some kind of, obviously I would have to redo it, but something like this. Make the different colors pop a little more. But I think it would stick out too much. No, I don't. We'll go with this. As long as the outline of the Discord text here is thin enough, I think it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna save this for now. I'm happy with this so far. This can go. Do I thought I had a chat. Hold on. I'm just blind. There we go. Is it just me or are the eyes not oval enough? They're not really oval, but I could change that later. That's not a big deal. That was the wrong thing. So the chat would go like here, obviously it needs to be rescaled. I was thinking something like this. And so we have like, I think this is like a little, maybe a little more than half, like here for the chat. Way. Saunafreude. What? Mom, if you're gonna make a reference, at least spell it correctly. It's Saunafreunde. There's a big difference if you miss the N. I know you're on catnip, but that's not an excuse for just no. So let's clear this up. Like maybe about here. I just realized there's not really much I can do in this thing. Why are you typing out numbers? Length test message? You know, I thought Cat Peasant was a little crazy, but apparently I think it's just my aura. I think I'm the common denominator here. I think I just attract crazy people. What else can I really do here? Hold on, actually, I gotta take a look at my emotes. So, what makes gray pop out? Like, what's the, what are they called? Contrary? Opposite? Like, color to gray? I bet there's some website that tells you those. Blue? No, that's just, no. Why are the first, no. I just want some kind of tool where I can punch in a color and it'll, there we go, I think. Complement, yeah. Okay, so where's gray on this? I think the problem is that gray is just not really a color, and it's more like a, it's, I don't know the English word, but like white, black, and gray are technically not colors. So maybe they just don't have one. So we'll just have to go with whatever seems good. Annie back! He's back! Or she. What the hell is going on in here? What do you think this is? Can't you tell? Isn't it 100% obvious what this is? Hello? Are you trying to insult my artistic skills? You're just rude. Where have you been? Probably outside. Why have you been outside? Why would you go outside? What's wrong with you? Oh, I need this line thickness again, so just fill it out, you know? I just want a gray blob for comparison. Modern art exhibit, something like that. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. No, blue. A dark blue, maybe. A light blue kind of eats up the gray. See how abstract that blob is. That's a representation of your brain. I'm a dude, been busy reproducing and shit. Wait, which stage is reproducing? Does that mean you already have a child or you're still working on it? It is the correct color for a brain. Of course. I wouldn't make any mistakes. Orange makes it pop. Yellow even more, but I don't like how yellow goes with that. Red eats it a little too much. What about some kind of like purple? No. I think we're gonna have to go with some orange. Can I add my wait. How do I convert these colors? Okay, so that's 255, 128, 30, oops, 35. The more yellowy orange makes it pop a little more, but I like this orange more. Like the my channel orange, basically. So I think I'm gonna go with that. I'll have to see for the chat actually if somebody has an orange name. Hold on, don't wait a moment. Put the chat box back on. Or I split it in two. So I have like the left side. Just if you did something like this, then your name is basically invisible. I think you can only, if you want to go invisible me, I think you need Prime or Turbo so you can get a custom name color. If that's what you're trying to do. Etiquette, yes. Oh, congratulations. Are you enjoying it? I feel like that's a weird question to ask because most people are usually just very stressed and annoyed. I don't know. It's a reference to shit. Are you implying that your kid is shit? Am I understanding reproduction involving shit does not lead to my... Wait. You know what? You do you. Maybe we'll just leave it at that. I think the problem is it doesn't really matter. Even if I did pitch black, you could still pick a black or generally dark name. So maybe just... So either I try to pick a color that accommodates most, or I'll just say, well, screw you if you have a name like that. I mean, the text is legible. Hold on, let me... Let me see what kind of modifications I can make to a chat box thingy. Okay, apparently I have to log in again. Hold on. My dashboard. Nope. Hold on. Give me a few minutes. Settings. Okay, so I can set the background of the chat. I can even make it custom. Okay, so... Wait a moment. Oh, I gotta... Can you not bother me with this, please? Thank you. Gotta edit this one. Is it possible to make it less transparent? Yeah, I think so. That's not... I can set a custom background color even, so... I think I need to make a new one to properly test this. You were expecting some kind of professionalism, then you came to the wrong place. Okay, so... Like overlay... Overlay... Add a widget... Where's the... Your streams chat, there we go. Could make it pretty wide even. Messages are delayed by 2 seconds. No, why? Fade. No, permanent. And then custom. What could we put on that? On orange? I'll just go with blue for now. Could even put a custom font, but I feel like custom fonts are cool, but for something like that, I don't like it. Hold on. This back to where it was. Hold on, let me just browser capture, test chat, whatever. This, width, height. Okay, so that, does it update in real time? So, I'll figure out the exact placement later on, but the chat would be roughly about here. Let's see if it actually, yeah. We could do something like this. But then it's just a solid color. So I'm not sure how much I like that. Yeah, I think this might make it look a lot better. We add a little bit of opacity to it at least. Maybe it looks even worse. I don't know. But I think. Now we have the problem with blue names, of course. So I'll have to figure something out. Yeah, and I'll have to figure out exactly how wide this is gonna be. I'm probably gonna end up moving this line. Whee! Actually, screw you. If you had more followers, you could pay someone with talent to do this part. One? I don't need more followers. That is just a wrong assumption. Followers do not equate to income. Even if I had more followers, I would still be telling them to not give me any money, because there's very likely many places that are better to spend their money. I actively discourage people from subscribing unless they either have Prime, so the subscription doesn't cost them anything in addition anyways, or they are really set on subscribing. But in general, if you're considering to subscribe to me, don't do it. No, there's better uses of your money. There's probably people that need it more. Second of all, I don't need to pay someone. I could just ask several people. So I could wait until Pom has time to make it. She's my main artist, so to speak, I guess. And so far my only one, aside from myself. And I have 2 further friends. Actually 3, I guess. Actually, that one guy. I have like 3 or 4 friends that I could ask to design something that's gonna look better than this. This is really just sort of a temporary placeholder. And because people wanted to see it. Like, this is not intended to look good. spend money at the Cat Peasant Cafe. No, you don't deserve anything either. You're on drugs. Stopping for a proper rant. You're welcome. It's not a rant though, it's a ramble. If I was getting angry and upset, then it would be a rant. I still haven't figured out what I want to do about the chat. To make it readable. I would need... I think I need to edit the text. Can I add an outline? I think text stroke is... How much is that? Hold on, let's just save. What is this? That's the color, okay. Sure, let's make that black, just to see. Wait, I need some actual text. Oh, you can't read that at all, okay. Oh wait, it does oh, there's a live preview, hold on. Don't need to show you all of this, I can just... What kind of outline could we... What can we go for that... You know what, maybe we'll... I have an idea. Hold on. I'm working on it. Hold on. Save. Makes the names a little ugly if they're white. Hold on. What does it look like on an orange name? I probably need to increase the font size as well. I just realized. Probably a little hard to read. I think I'm gonna go with this. So actually custom, yeah, so no backgrounds. How do I can I do transparent? Yeah, there we go. Now text size, well, let's try 18. Okay. Been a while since we've done that. God damn it. Now I have to get up. Do you have any idea how hard it is to gain weight when you actually have to get up? Trying to go for the gamer look and you're just making me burn calories by standing up. Trying to be a gamer, come on. Okay, what was I doing? You distracted me, right. I need a more active chat. That's what I need. What's secondary text shadow? No, that looks like shit. Maybe I should also start the timer. That's... Hold on. Why did it don't reset. There we go. Lots of cool new stuff here. Cool. Yeah, that's like... Cool stuff is usually cool. Not always, but most of the time, if you have something cool, it's cool. Okay, the text size definitely needs to be a little bigger. Maybe like this? Yeah, I don't know when you were here the last time. I think it's been a few months. You've missed a bunch of things. Lots of things you cannot see, but also several in front of the scenes changes, like new emotes, the better Twitch TV emote for my chat. I moved? I don't even know if you knew that. New games to play? New channel point rewards? New sub badges? God, there's everything. I think the size, the text size is okay now. Obviously, I'll refine it when I'm done. This is just the pre-work, I guess. And then this on the right here, I will somehow, I think I'll put my emotes there just because they are cool and they look great. Or I could make the chat like super wide, but most of the chat messages are not that long, so I feel like that's wasted space. So I think we'll leave the bottom left the way it is. I mean, most of the work has been done in Stream Elements now, but that's okay. It's not like it's lost or anything. You just can't really see much of it until the final product is done. Okay, so up here, I should add some kind of background, although the camera should. Yeah, I should uncrop it for this. So my camera will fill out this entire thing. And then down here, now the real question that no one aside from myself really can answer. Do I want to put the YouTube thingy on there? So on the one hand, I think it makes sense. People can subscribe to the channel, and if I do upload another video, they'll see it. It's not like I'm spamming them with irrelevant content or anything, so it's not really a downside. And there's already several, in my opinion, very much worth to watch videos on there. But on the other hand, I don't want to call the channel dead. It's just I don't post much because I don't really have many good things to post on there. You know what? No, I'll put it on there. Because I just realized another reason. You don't know what's going to happen to Twitch. And if people don't use Discord or don't want to join my Discord for whatever reason, which is fine, people may have whatever reason, that's understandable. But if they are at least subscribed to my YouTube channel and I get banned, I get suspended, Twitch shuts down or whatever, then people, those that subscribe at least, can still just find me on YouTube right away. Provided that I go to YouTube and not some other platform that might come up in the meantime. Obviously, I wouldn't go to Facebook. That would just... If YouTube streaming and Twitch shut down tomorrow, I think I would have to stop streaming. Like, I don't think I could bring myself to go to Facebook. As much as I would... No. I don't think I could bring myself to stream on Facebook. Okay, so what do we put on here? So we could do... hold on, I need a YouTube logo. Okay, this is the current one. The question is, do I want to put some kind of message telling people to follow me. Do I want to put just the YouTube on there? Do I want to put my schedule? I could also put something on the chat panel, although that doesn't really make much sense in terms of like how it's split up. This is the Discord, this is the Twitch chat, and then for some reason in the same tile as the Twitch chat is my YouTube channel. That there's no correlation between the two. I could put my schedule like hold on. Hey. I would probably do it in OBS because one, it looks better, and two, I can always edit it if my schedule changes. So I could have like it like this. Then I still have to figure out what to do down here. I mean, I could also plus random 3. I don't care to fill it out more. You know what? Let's see. X. Give me a few moments. Actually, that's a really dumb idea to go with that. This outline on something like what am I at? Seed here, right? Something like that. I'll have to figure out the exact text, but the idea is it kind of looks like a postcard. And I reduce the spacing between lines. That's a little annoying. I don't see it. Okay, whatever. Or I could put it up here. And then I still have room down here. I could still put my emails on there if I wanted to as like sort of filler. Could even put them, yeah, I don't need to put them into the scene actually. I can put them as image captures. Then it's also way easier to swap them out. Yeah, why didn't I think of that sooner? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. So I think this is kind of done. I'm probably gonna remove this black line here. Maybe I'll keep it in. I'll have to see. For some reason, I kind of like having the line there. I'll probably have to end up having to move it, but I might keep it in some form as like a soft separator between the chat box and the rest. Cat Peasant, if you always just randomly post frowning faces, they lose their meaning. Especially if you only post them either when nobody understands why, or when there's not really much reason to. I work in the software industry, so I'm obliged to ask if you follow the WCAG standard of usability for the poor, colorblind, and disabled people out there. No, I have no idea what that is, and I've never heard of it. But if I try to adapt my colors to be more colorblind friendly, then I'll be much more limited in everything. So I don't know basically I don't know how much I want to compromise looks for accessibility. Obviously, there's always a certain trade-off you should make if you barely compromise the looks of it, but I don't know. I really have no knowledge on that. Haven't thought about it so far. But the good thing is, even if it turns out that, let's say the orange with the blue is for some reason not as legible as it is for somebody that's not suffering from some kind of color blindness, I could just go into Paint, do this, boom, and save it, and I'm done. Now, there's no small details in here, so I could just always use the fill tool to replace everything. So I don't really need to plan ahead in that regard, I think. A Cat Peasant, that what the crying is all about. I think Cat Peasant is just on the come down of his drugs. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna have some kind of follow text here and then the schedule. So I feel like that makes sense to have it next to the chat. They are pretty directly related, I guess. And then I have my YouTube thingy. Trying to think if there's anything else that would make sense in the YouTube tile. Or if I should maybe merge YouTube and Discord into one. As like, here's my other social medias, so to speak. And then I have the entire tile available. The question is for what? So before I put before I put work into the tile on the bottom right, I want to think about this for a little bit. What else I could possibly want? So I'm not planning to start using Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or anything of the likes. If it happens, okay, I'll just have to redo everything. That's fine, but I don't think that'll happen anytime in the near future. So, what else could I want people to know about? Like, what's important enough to, or possibly important enough to everyone to show at the end of every stream? That's the way I'm thinking about it. Obviously, there's a lot of things I could show. I could have some kind of info like, hey, this is the person that did a lot of my emotes. This is actually, I was also just thinking some kind of information about Reptile and Sky for the outro song that I'll be using. But I think maybe I'll just put like in the bottom here, like, song and then some information, like either scroll down below the stream to read more or just have their names or something, just so people know how to find them or that song in particular. But I would feel weird to have an outro scene of my stream dedicate a quarter of the screen to someone else's content. Unless my stream heavily revolved around it, but it doesn't, so. No, I think I'm going to stick with having just an entire YouTube panel for my semi-dead. Well, that is not the right word. Semi-inactive YouTube channel. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. So I think we'll. Okay, actually. I'm thinking now, should I put the YouTube logo also on the right so it lines up, or should I put it on the left so there's like a little more contrast? I think you could make an argument for both ways. What's the time, by the way? It's 8:30. Okay. So I'll probably get this done in another 30 minutes or less, depending on how much detail I want to add. The question then is, should I finish setting up everything, which is probably going to be a lot less interesting? Just the paint part is done, and it's more technical stuff and aligning. But maybe for some reason you're just weird and you enjoy that. Maybe I'll just do a poll in a bit. You want me to fully finish setting this up? Or if I should do that off stream? Right, I need a text. No, the wrong text. Oops, what I meant to. Wait. The heck? Wait, why wasn't I able to? There we go. Now I can move. Yes, being weird. Gotta go buy some milk, otherwise the tiny factory will stop producing the smooth chocolate ice cream substance. Okay. I'll probably still be here. Want to come back later, and if not, then it's good for you because you made a good life choice. YouTube. Almost exactly the same length. That's great. I guess we'll just have a little less spacing. Let's have another spacer here. Actually, no, that's gonna feel pretty cramped if I want. Yeah, But if I were to do just I could do this, because unless I removed it for some reason, both work. The thing is, okay, I put YouTube here and then I have like the logo here. What about all of this space? What could I put there? No, I think I'll have to go with. Oops. I think I'll just make the text a little smaller. I mean, YouTube is less important than Discord for me, so that kind of makes sense I guess. That is space. Yeah, then this actually lines up pretty well with. Okay, so now I tried to make a YouTube logo, and then I'll have to figure out if I want it on the left or right. This can go. This can go. Left the chat open apparently. Okay, I have so many things to open. Close some of these. What are the dimensions of this roughly? That's Okay, so the logo is basically, in terms of shape, it has like rounded corners, of course. And then it's not perfectly flat, but rather like just a little convex is the word. Red. I feel like that's way too outgoing. And this is almost a straight line. I think this is good. Convex sums. I appreciate you being here, but I would appreciate it more if you could actually provide something relevant and meaningful to the chat, other than just random things that nobody seems to understand. Help. Okay, so the bottom and top is almost completely flat. I really like this curve down here. Need to copy it and just flip it for the other corner. That's it. Yep, definitely. That looks a lot better. Honestly, I think I'm gonna have to redo the left side entirely. That's probably too high, huh? I think that can work. Actually, no, it can't. Huh, I just realized that's not good. Try this again. I think the problem is that I need to not end the curve here at like an exact 90-degree angle, because otherwise it just won't add up. Do it like this. This is a bit too bulky, but that looks a lot better. Actually, I think half of that is usable. This is difficult, help. Yeah, I'll go. I think that's workable. A little bit of refinement here. I think that's good enough, honestly. Thing is also, this is just hopefully a temporary thing and not supposed to be good, so I'll just try to not spend too much time on every small detail. Itchy. Okay, I think it makes the most sense if we fill this out now and then use white. Not exactly happy with this here. Hold on. It's like not pointy enough. Yeah, that small detail actually. Huge difference actually. Boop. That's recognizable. The Discord one, yeah, okay. You really have to be quite familiar with Discord, but I feel the YouTube one it's so simple. It has, like, if you can't recognize this, you just suck. Hold on. What is this music? Not the kind of stuff I want to listen to. Where's the good music? Come on. No. Sure, let's go with that. Yeah, I'm happy with that, so I'll save this as well. Oh yeah, actually, I'll start a poll now. Full outro setup. Play. Sure, I'll give you 5 minutes to vote. So yeah, I'm gonna finish doing the scene, and then either I can finish setting up all the text and the chat and everything and do the actual scene, or I'll probably play a little bit of KZ for about an hour or so, depending on how much longer this takes. Okay, once again, we need some kind of color that pops. Probably not. Oh, didn't click on it. Yeah, that's not it. It's not the exact same, and it makes the red really pop out. That kind of eats the red, yeah. What? Wait, why did I close this? Hold on, what's the other complement? Green, apparently. Okay. Not sure how I feel about having two green tones here, but apparently yellow. I don't really like yellow for some reason. It's an okay color, but I have some kind of aversion to have something permanent yellow anywhere. Just I don't know why. I just don't really like yellow all that much, I guess. It's like a non-characteristic, non-special color. What do you feel like doing? I feel like that doesn't really matter. Honestly, it doesn't really matter much for me. Either I'll play something now and then I'll probably sit down and do it tomorrow, or I'll do it today and then I'll probably be able to just play all day tomorrow. Wait, tomorrow is Thursday, yeah. Probably. It really doesn't matter much for me. It's just basically, do you want to see this? I could easily do this off stream. And I feel like that's probably the way to go. I doubt that most people would find that interesting. That's like watching somebody troubleshoot, basically. Just, yeah. Doubt many people would want that, but I could do it. Because I have to do it anyway, so it doesn't matter to me. I think I prefer them on opposite sides. I want to see this. Screw those other people. Well, we'll let the vote decide. Whatever people vote for. But I think if it's a tie, then I'll have to go with playing something, because I think most people would, or more people would not be interested in watching technical setup stuff and all that. Especially since I won't be sharing my browser or so you'd only see part of it. It's not even the full thing. It's like a scam. You know, the longer I look at this, the more I'm okay with the two green tones being close to each other. Actually, now that we've established, and that was the screen, yeah. And get rid of this. The smaller selection. I feel like it's a little bit too high, the YouTube logo. I'm just imagining that. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so that's like 80% of what I need for the scene. Question is, can I even still add some kind of vote was rigged. Sure. Thinking like some kind of grass here. You know, just add something interesting. But how do I make it look like grass? That's the thing. Or what else could I put at the bottom? I could also just like, hey, this is some kind of soil. That's For the site, I kind of like the idea of I'm gonna refine this. I just want to take another look at this idea with the now more complete setup. You can't really tell that that's supposed to be some kind of castle structure, can you? I could obviously just go for some all-encompassing, disgusting yellow to go full budget, but I feel like adding some more drawings here makes sense. I just don't know what. That's no. Come on. Yeah, that's, you know, that's a little bit like the sun directly above me. I like that. So I'm also gonna go with that. So now the question becomes, what else could I add? Like what has low enough complexity that I would actually be able to artistically convey what it's supposed to be? There's obviously a bunch of things you could draw, but I can't. You know, anything that would be related to Skylar, like armor, weapons, horse, like anything that comes to mind. But I couldn't draw all of those, so. Huh. Hmm. Can't really think of anything other than grass. But I can't even think of anything for the sides. If I were to put everything in, let's just say, I don't know. Give everything a light blue, maybe? Oops. I think that could look okay. That doesn't eat really. It doesn't really eat any of the colors. So maybe that, and then we could put clouds up here. Which I've always been awful at drawing. Thankfully, I have the power of undo. And that was close. Can't hit the fucking pixel. Should probably just in case my cam is ever off, so I don't have white on white. I just had a good idea. I think. I mean, you be the judge if that's a good idea. This what? Oh, wrong color. This change. I'll not do it fully, but what if I did like some kind of bricks pattern here? So if I have my camera off because it's broken or I just don't want to use it or whatever other reason, there would not just be a blank color, but rather just a wall, which, you know, almost sort of makes sense. Yeah, I'm hiding behind this wall here. I think I'm going to do that at the end, but first of all, some more clouds. One thing that I usually struggle with is I don't want them all to be the same. I want the placement to be kind of random, but also I don't want them to... I also want them to occupy everything. Well, not everything, but I want the clouds to... Don't want there to be like huge areas without clouds. The curve is too bad. How does one do clouds? One thing that would be cool. Let me see if I can do that. Does this look any good? Probably not. Thinking of adding, like, make it seem a little more three-dimensional by adding something here, but no. I can't do it, and I think even if I did it, it would kind of stick out in a bad way. Put another cloud somewhat close. I hate clouds. Did I ever mention that? How? Actually, I just realized I need to make sure that they're not... Actually, they're different heights. That's good. Thing is, this looks more like some kind of alien spaceship abomination. This one was a really good curve. Shit. How does that look if I fill it? No. The side is just... Both sides are... Come on. It needs to be bigger and not look weird. How does one make cloud not weird? I think the problem is that this is slightly tilted. So the cloud would need to be like this. Fuck. I think I'll have to do some micro adjustments on this. Overall, this is like workable. Oops. This is the worst one, but it's like, it's not horrible. Oops. Actually like part of it. It just can't be that wide. Oh, that curve is too weird. Can this work? I think I'll have to thin this a little bit. Come on. Why is this so difficult? Oh, I still don't know. Nobody will notice, but it still looks weird. I don't like it. It's a more vertical cloud, but sure, whatever. I'll take it. It's fine. Help me! What else can I add? Somebody has to be good at coming up with that stuff, right? What else would make sense to add? We could either put something at the bottom, so this is like, this is the sky and this is the earth, or the ground, or this could just all be sky and then we could put other things here. Stars wouldn't really make much sense and would also, drawing them as birds. Birds, are you insane? No. Tree, maybe. Mountains, hills. See, that's the kind of stuff. Yeah, maybe a mountain. So don't want this to be too curved, but I also don't want it to be too straight. Something like this, for example. So that it's present somewhere, but not everywhere here. Saw the mat, no. A knight. Are you looking at what I'm drawing? Do I look like I can draw a knight? Are you insane? Please. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but no. Could also make it a little more 3D, like have a different color mountain be here, for example. But I think for now, what I'm gonna do, make this. I was thinking white for some kind of snow, but can I convey this properly? That just looks like fucking cookies, like gingerbread, but I think I could make it work a little bit. Also, this looks fucking weird. I don't like it. Get wrecked. So either I could do white as like snow, or I could do green in some way, or different shades of brown. But having different shades of brown, I feel like it doesn't fit with the entire concept of this thing. Oh, I forgot about this. Like, this is all very simple colors. And then I have this one thing that's even a background detail that is more detailed than everything else. Just, yeah, not sure how I feel about that. Yeah, that's almost the same green now. I would need some kind of green that doesn't pop too much, but that also doesn't look like that one. I have to see. Shit. Wanna see. I think I need to add a little more white to make it not look weird. Something like this, maybe? So, like, have it gradually fall off in terms of how much snow there is. I feel like this might actually look way better than I thought. Holy shit, that looks amazing compared to everything else. Oh my god, that turned out so much better than I thought it would. Okay. Is there something cool that I could add here? I was thinking some kind of pond, but no, that doesn't really make much sense unless this was an actual strict 2D view. If I put green here next, I think I'll leave it at that. And then, what kind of greens do we have? It needs to be dark so that it doesn't collide with this, but not too dark. A little thicker. Just looks weird if the mountain is green. No, I don't think it makes a lot of sense to have that there. Trees, I probably should have done the mountain on the left, and then I could have put a tree like on the... Although the tree would be gigantic in proportions. If I have a mountain here, I was just thinking, if I move this to over here, like all the way to the left behind the camera, which you can't see right now, and then I could have like a tree here, up until here. But the tree compared to the mountain would just not look right. Okay, so do I go with the less is more? Or do I fill it out even more? So I could put mountainy stuff also more on the left. I could even make this mountain go like all the way up here and like peak here. Although it would look weird with the shape of it. Like this would be way too steep. So I would have to move my precious thingy here. I feel like I want to do that because like this entire middle part looks completely empty. Wow, that height is pixel perfect. Unintentionally amazing at this. I think this could work. Could always move it further if need be. Yeah, I think we're done. This one. Nope, not Phil. Oh, it needs to be steeper. That was the reason we are doing all of this. I think it needs to even just come from here to look plausible. That's too straight of a line, honestly. Needs to be more uneven to look more natural. Honestly, yeah, that on the left looks a little weird, but it allows me to do the snowy mountain, which I really like, so I'll stick with it. So now the question is, do I want just like this? Or do I want it to go more like all the way through? I think I'll do another snowy peak. That actually, you know what? That adds up reasonably well. I'm okay with this. Okay, that looks a little weird. Probably go with white anyways for snow. So I like the idea of snow on there. That honestly, that looks really cool. I'm really happy still with how that mountain turned out. This looks weird now. The scale just... Hey. Ah! Okay, the fall off is a little too much. Still looks... Yeah, that's fine. Hey, Xavier, snow! No, just white pixels. It's definitely not snow. How was your Wednesday? Yes. I had to actually check. Oh, okay. Go too far. How does that look? That looks pretty good. And then we'll go thin and do like a very thin. Oops. Thin layer. Fill tool. No. Dead pixels. Help. I feel like I have to add a little bit here as well. Look realistic. Well, realistic, you know what I mean. Shut up! Yeah? It's actually starting to look like something. It was useful the moment I added the 4 rectangles, to be fair. But thank you. Now it's just something slightly less atrocious to look at. Hey Oz, what you doing? Drawing. I decided it's time to actually get some outro screen for the stream. I took it upon myself to make a placeholder because that's apparently what people wanted to see. Okay, don't overdo it with the snow. Like the left side is very snowy, this entire peak, a little bit here, and then somewhere here, and then the rest right side. It looks weird if no, it needs to be everywhere. That a boot or a mount. Screw you. Go home. And now that's too much. You just have a very thin layer of snow here. It won't add up with the rest. I think that might already be too much, but one more there, yeah. You're overheard. Oh, over here. You're over here drawing snow and mountains. Meanwhile, I gotta look outside my window. What? You don't have to look outside your window. You can just pretend that there's no real world out there. No, I need to. This looks weird. Hashtag flatten the curve or something like that. Don't want to overdo it. Yes, I do. Lucky. No, I hate no. Why? It's probably just like with everything. If you have too much of it, you don't like it anymore. You know what? I think I'm gonna leave it like that because otherwise I know I will overdo it. Thank you for the idea, Cat Peasant. That was a really good idea. I still feel like there could be just a tiny bit more life on this, but I don't know. I don't know how. So can't think of anything that I could easily draw here. Could only put random stuff that makes no sense. Just draw a random banana, for example. What could I put there? I think I'm gonna call it here. Draw a massive dig. How about no? Aside from the fact that I can't draw a remotely proper looking one, would just be a stupid meme drawing. It doesn't fit in with this. And also the scale doesn't add up. A blimp. No, a blimp might actually work. That's... I don't know, let's go with this. It's like mainly... sort of oval in shape. And then there's like a small thing here. That's... yeah, that could actually... hold on. I have the perfect idea. Holy shit. Hold on. It all comes back to this. Oh no. Damn it. Hold on. Maybe Google is actually useful for once. I'm trying to find a... hold on. I'm trying to find a blimp from the Incredible Machine as like something to draw after. But I can only find blimps from the newer ones that are already too detailed. I need a... did the original Incredible Machine not have blimps? Damn it. Guess I'll have to make do with this. Blimp is... it's so bulky, what the fuck? How does that still look like a blimp? Because it's cold and wet, and I have to shovel it. Remove it from my car. Walk to work in it. shovel it from the entranceways at work. We get a Friday snow day, then I still have to go into work Sunday night. Don't get paid extra for it, despite our contract saying that we're supposed to. Oof. Hot air balloon, I think that's more difficult to draw. Let's see if I can find one from Incredible Machine. That's... What the fuck? Hello, it needs to be Incredible... Apparently there's a game called The Incredible Balloon Machine. Fuck you. That's not what I'm looking for. No, that's more difficult. I think I'll stick with a blimp. I think I'll go with that. Oh yes, but with the and wait. But with the and pretty. Oh, white and pretty. Rip Xavier. Hey, all you need is a portable. Well, it's always portable, isn't it? Like, you need some kind of flamethrower to just melt everything. I think it's gonna look weird if I use this, right? It just, I have to draw it myself. It'll take a bunch of attempts. Don't think I'm going to get to play anything today. So I guess that ball was in vain. I didn't realize how much detail I needed to add for it to look okay. No! That was so good! No! I lost it! Shit! Help! Oh no. Is that too long? I feel like it needs to be like squished a little bit. Can I ask why MSPaint? It's easy to do, it's easily recognizable, and that's about it. There's pretty much two reasons why I'm doing this. I wanted to have some kind of outro scene as a placeholder until I can get something from someone that actually knows what they're doing. And also because I think it would be at least somewhat entertaining for people to watch. And with GIMP, there's or any kind of non-paint tool, there's always this implicit professionalism, and I wouldn't be able to use any of its tools really. Like, GIMP is this. You need this much skill to use MSPaint, but you can only go to this level. You need this much skill to use GIMP, but you can go all the way up here. The thing is, I'm maybe here. I can use Paint to its full extent. Probably. Or almost full extent. I am not using everything right now, obviously, but I could. But with GIMP, I'm not knowledgeable when it comes to photo editing. I'm knowledgeable on a bunch of things. That's not one of them. It's just, I'll repaint them later on, obviously, but what color should the blimp be, actually? Maybe I kind of want something purple, if that doesn't stick out too much. But that would just look like a flying eggplant. What color is a blimp, or should I do like should I do something like this? That doesn't make it look less like an eggplant. Wait, you know what's funny? I told my dad that many years ago and could never get him to do it. Why move the snow from one place to another when you can remove it altogether? Yeah. MSPaint is very simple and easy to use. Not a whole lot of features to learn. Yep. Alright. Pink. Zoom out. I feel like pink would just stick out too much all around. That wouldn't... No, what color would make people think that it's a blimp? Maybe okay, I have an idea. Maybe I need to use more from Incredible Machine. So actually, let's do this in just some other color. I'll recolor it later. So it has like these. It's more like, hey. And then obviously I need to add the passenger thingy here. That could pass as a blimp. Yellow or like dark blue. Oh, don't think that would. Aside from the fact that, as I've already said earlier, I don't like yellow. It pops out too much, and I guess we already have this as yellow. Like having this yellow in the middle. No, it's supposed to be. It should just be something very subtle. The main focus is going to be in the top left and the bottom left. And this is informational. And then, yeah, if you want to look around for fun little details like the blimp here, then, yeah, then they are there. But I don't want them to be the main thing. I think I need another brown, like a lighter brown, maybe? Is that sufficiently different from the mountain? Yeah. Okay, what color do these things, whatever they are? What are they? Should I add another one that's like... No, that makes it too cluttered. What color should they be? Oops, that's the wrong one. What was I using? This? I don't like the dark red, obviously. Multicolored. I feel like if I use too many colors in this, it firstly draws too much attention, and secondly, it will not be as identifiable as a blimp. Yellow, blue, gray, and orange. I don't really want to use orange so close to this. This color's already dangerously close. Oops. Oops. I think purple can work. The shape of these things is still a little off. You know, you might not be able to instantly tell that it's a blimp, but I think it's good enough. Hold on, I'll just leave. Actually, I should save this again. Yeah, I think this is what I'm gonna use. Oh yeah, I wanted to... Huh, I completely forgot. Wanted to customize this with like the light gray. The question is, do I just do something like this? Like random circles? Or do I do like a brick wall? So more like this. I feel like the brick wall is easier to identify, but the other one would make more sense. Looks like fish from far. Good. That's also fine. I mean, you'll basically see it at this size, roughly. Like this is gonna fill the entire screen, basically. So yeah, if you can't make out that it's a blimp, then whatever. I guess we have a flying fish. That's also fine. Thing is, I don't know if my lines are straight enough for this to look okay. How would I do cobblestone? That's the thing. That's what I was trying to do first, but I don't know how to make it look like cobblestone. Do brick in orange? No, I want this to be gray. So the thing is, in most cases, my camera is going to be on top of this, so you can't see it. This is just in case my camera breaks or I don't want to use it on some stream for whatever reason, to have just something up here. And I was thinking, you know, a brick wall kind of makes sense. Or at least somewhat fits. I just don't know how I like the look. I'll just try to I have to fix all of the details, like where I painted over such later. Can't even do straight lines anymore. I'm clearly drunk. Somebody stop me. Hey, that adds up pretty well. How about some harpies? Do I look like I can draw anything? Hello? Help? Nice too. Marble, maybe. How would I draw, like, in this simplistic art style, how would I convey that it's marble? I have no idea how I would draw marble, honestly. It would look great, but I don't know how I would do that. You can use the line in the figures. Which figures? Top mid. Why? Confused. You don't have Chris masonry skills. I don't have any Chris skills. You're not Da Vinci. I'm not anything. I'm Skytus. Hi. I'm Skytus. I'm bad at drawing, and you're an idiot because you're watching this. How's it going? help. Next to the painters thing. In the right? Shapes. First shape. The language you can use for straight lines. Oh, you mean this? Yeah, no, I don't. I could have used this for a lot of things, but I don't want that. I could have also used this to make an oval for the blimp, or use a circle for the sun. No, that takes away from the personal touch of this. It takes so long to fix all of the small arrows where I painted over. You want to make it bad. Bad is maybe not the right word, but I'm not trying to make it look good. This is somewhere between paint meme and placeholder. Oh, that line looks basically cheated. I'm not trying to make it look good, but I'm not trying to use any kind of assistance to make it look better than what I can do, basically. I'm very well aware of my artistic limitations. I mean, I'm like multi-handicapped. I'm not good at artistic creativity. I'm not good at drawing. I'm left-handed. I mean, I'm like completely the wrong person to be doing this, but for some reason people actually wanted to see this, so here we are. Although I do have a sneaking suspicion that it doesn't really matter what I do. If I just put up any community goal, people will throw their points at it. Just because they can. Maybe I should just do some kind of community challenge that just is actually negative for everyone watching in some way. Come on, I'm almost done, please. Can I please make a remotely straight line? Not asking for perfectly straight, but well, okay, that also works. Well, not bad, more like wonky. Yeah, that's probably pretty accurate way to describe it. Yes. Yeah. No, please. Well, you don't have to use your points on that. But I feel like certain people here would. I'll figure something out. You know, the funny part is, now they're probably just gonna do it to prove me right. Community goal. 1 week timeout for everyone that contributes towards this community goal. We attack! Oh my god, I just had the greatest idea to drain everybody's points. A community goal, and everybody that does not contribute will just get a 1 week timeout. So I just force everybody to use their points. Such a genius. Mom! No, you. Okay, just the touches on the outer thingies here. This is so much more work than I thought it would be. Honestly, I thought this would take way less time. Should have made this goal more expensive. Rip. Well, now I know. Okay. How fucking dare you? I literally can't see like this. How much more can I zoom? Okay. I think there's a gap there. Yeah. This all looks fine. That doesn't look quite right now. My scroll bar. Oh, that is one not straight line. That doesn't look right. That's also not connected, I think. Can't even tell that it's not connected. I just see that it looks a little weird. And I now know, okay, if it looks a little weird, then that means there's something missing. Calm down. I'm working on it, okay? Shut up. Shut up. Good alarm. Hey, I can see again. Okay, that's done. Almost done with that part. Okay, now we just have to fix the overspills. It's, yeah, this gray. Yeah, I think in the future I'll just stick with watching Chris do art. I think I'm good at other things. Yeah, whatever, this can stay. Why you bully me? That doesn't look right. That looks better. These all look fine. That looks perfectly fine. Come on. Did I do too much? I don't know. Clean this up while we're at it. Yay. Shut up. Good alarm. Oh, apparently I missed something. Seems like this entire undertaking is gonna line up perfectly with my usual stream length. I can see you, I'm legally blind. Well, I'm not blind yet. And I hope it's gonna stay like that. You know, it's nice to be able to see at least something without glasses. Although the more you see, the better, of course. Oof. Whatever. I'm rolling with it. Fix all of the spillovers. I think we're good here. Oh yeah, that looks like this and this section, they look really warped. Everything else honestly is fine. Like this, yeah, if you look long enough at it. But this and this part, they look really warped and weird and distorted, but whatever. Rolling with it. I think I'm gonna call this done. I don't think there's any point in doing anything now anymore on this stream. So I'll just go see if somebody's live to be rated. And then I'll set this up, maybe. No, you know what? I should just go to bed on time. I think I'll set this up tomorrow. Wait, tomorrow is Thursday. Cat Peasant, I have 2 questions. No, 3. 3 questions for you. 1. How did it go? Did you win? 2. Why the frowning face? You're probably about to go to bed anyways. 3. What are you doing tomorrow? Maybe. What? Either you won or you lost. What do you mean maybe? That just... No. No, just no. Perhaps, yeah, that's a more valid answer. Thank you, me. Okay, unless anybody has any good suggestions on who to rate, I think I'm gonna go over to Niken and watch him do some KZing. There's not really anyone else live. Should... What, Sonation? No. That's more expensive. You're gonna have to pay if you want that. I should be free. I agree, you are not worth any more than free. Finish work around 5-ish my time. You're 1 hour ahead, right? So... that doesn't really matter, because I'll probably not have finished work by then. Anyways, I still have to eat and everything, so... yeah. Usual evening time. Okay, so we'll just go with probably Titan Quest. Otherwise, I don't know, either Last Epoch or KZ, realistically. That's pretty much the only stuff I'm playing right now. Except for a few other games that I can't really play unless unless other people are available, and it seems like everybody's incredibly busy at the moment. Or incredibly not interested in spending time with me, more likely. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna throw on the raid. And probably gonna be the last stream without proper outro. So hopefully I'll get everything set up tomorrow, and then going forward I'll have an outro scene, and I'll also have the outro song, which you may already know. Let's see. No, nothing else to really talk about. Rate yourself doesn't work. What? Screw you. I'm rating. Screw you. So yeah, I'll probably be back tomorrow around the usual time. Can't make any promises because I currently can't really tell how busy work is gonna be. And as I said, also, sometime in January, I'm gonna have to take the remaining vacation I still have for this year, which is a lot. Let's just say I have barely taken any vacation this year. So I will probably also be doing some more streams in January. Like a week where I'll be streaming probably almost every single day, but that's still in the somewhat distant future. Also, while we're on the topic of future stuff, depending on how the COVID situation is, I might just be end up streaming on Christmas. Because if I can't go home to my family, then there's no point in doing anything, so I might as well stream, really. Basically. But anyways, I will see you hopefully tomorrow, or maybe later today, even on the Discord, or just on the next stream. If you're wondering who Niken is, he plays KZ mainly. So yeah, if you're into that, or if you just want free Thule runes, join in on the raid. And the raid is about to start, so enough rambling. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed this art. See ya.